I'd like to congratulate the Tennessee Titans. They came in here and really put a show on offensively. Tannehill is playing extremely well. I like the way we came out and played offensively. Unfortunately, we couldn't sustain it, and suffered another injury today. It really hurt us in Foster Moreau. So don't want to use the injuries as an excuse, but it does make things very difficult. But I'll be happy to answer any questions I can. Yeah, yes, I was. I think so. I think that drive, I think we lost Foster Moreau too, potentially for the season. So, it was a double whammy on us because a lot of our offense has him included. But yeah, that was a big sequence. But we punted him deep in our own territory again, and we let him out of there. And obviously the turnover that resulted in a touchdown was the final straw, but we got a long way to go, and we're going to continue to fight to get there. Probably a lot. He's a great player. I'm not going to discredit what DeAndre and Jalen did. I thought they did an excellent job. They're good players. But Jacobs is our feature back. We miss Renfro. We miss Trent Brown. We miss Moreau. We miss Burfict. We miss John Abram. We miss Carl Joseph. I'll keep going. But our guys are fighting. I wish I could give you more. Tennessee's a good football team. They're in first place, and they proved it today why they are. No, you're not going to beat anybody like that. We gave up a 90-yard touchdown pass. We missed some tackles. They missed a field goal at the end of the first half. They would have had 3 more points. But we'll take a good look at it. A lot of it had to do with their ability to make plays. They made some unbelievable catches and throws, and we didn't today.
The score probably says it's over at this point, but on 4th and goal, would you at least like to see maybe force something, get a guy?
Yeah, I think he did. I think he kept the play alive for 12 seconds. It wasn't like he just aborted the ball. He exhausted that play for what it was, and I'm not going to be one to stand here and say that was a turning point in the game, but I think he played really well today, Carr did, given what's going on around him. I think there's a big story there. At least we recognize it, and we're really proud of the way he's competing and performing with all the moving pieces. I give him a lot of credit. He was really in tears today. Wanted to play, and took a shot to play like he's been doing. But the injury, we just wouldn't let him go out there and play under these circumstances. And don't know what his status will be next week or the upcoming ball games. But we'll keep you posted.
Did you do anything to surprise you guys offensively? Like obviously you had hard time stopping.
I think they do an excellent job handing the ball to that beast. He is a great back. And, once you get yourself into an 8-man front, you tried to stop the run. Tannehill recognizes it, made some pinpoint audibles and throws, and they made plays. And, they're proving to be a all-around, hard-to-deal-with offense. They've shown it on tape, and they, again, put an exclamation point on it here today. Well, I think, it's easy to look at it that way, no doubt. But we got a tight football team that's competing hard. We're missing some of the players that helped us win those 3 straight games. And, I think Golden State Warriors are going through a similar process. It's not as easy to win when you're not playing with your frontline guys. And We're excited about the development of some young players, but it's on me. It's my responsibility to fix it, and it certainly doesn't look good the last few weeks.
Let's do two more.
So you've expressed your fondness for this area in the past, and there's only one game next year. How big would it be for you? How important is it to close out with a better note every night?
Well, that's obviously really important. I mean, we're trying every way we can to win a game. I know we had some ugly moments today in the last couple weeks, but we've had some real bright spots this season. We have some young building blocks in place. I think Raider fans are going to enjoy watching. But, yeah, it'd mean a lot, and I get emotional about it, and so do a lot of people. But, now's not the time to really address all of that.
John, you had a couple games where your pass rush was pretty dominant, and you had a last game where there wasn't as much of it. How do you explain
It's hard to rush a passer when you can't really get a beat on when to rush. You have, 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4, 2nd and 5s. We never really got them truly behind in the stakes at all. And, you got to get them in 3rd and 7. You got to get them in 3rd and 9s. You got to get them in 2nd and 12s. You got to give your pass rushers an opportunity to tee off and rush. And that wasn't happening today. All right. Thank you, guys.
I mean, yeah, absolutely it is. We've put ourselves, we did put ourselves in position to make a run, and we didn't do it. That's just as simple as that, right?
Side 21 in the second half, you had a sequence where defense pinned it back, or special teams pinned it back, offense, defense had a 3 and out, and you guys had a relatively short field drive and couldn't capitalize.
Yep.
At it. Was that this type of complementary football that you needed and didn't get for you guys not to capitalize on offense?
Yeah, I mean, looking back at it without watching the film on it, just thinking man, we score there. Clearly the score is different and, those kind of things. But, a lot of things went into today's game, and we did not play well enough. We can all play better myself, start with myself.
Derek, you guys are playing it around pretty good in the first half, moving the ball. Anything that they were doing differently in the second half?
Well, they definitely changed some stuff up because we had a good beat on some things, and they tried to just keep everything in front of them. It gets annoying, especially when someone gets a lead. I think we saw a couple times where I tried to pump fake and launch one deep and things like that. You're trying to make a play, trying to, get a touchdown or things like that. Because even the routes that were 18 to 20 yards that we were running, they have everyone underneath those. You know what I mean? So we were trying to take some shots and find those windows. But when it's like that, that's kind of what they're expecting. They basically play their whole defense 7 yards deeper. You know what I mean?
I know injuries aren't an excuse, but when you start chipping away players the way they have been here, what kind of effect does it truly have on them?
Well, they had injuries too. They had injuries too. This game is next man up. Nobody cares the situation. Nobody cares who's playing. Nobody cares who's been here, who hasn't been here, how many people have played this position, played that. I've learned that in my 6 years. Nobody cares. We didn't win the football game, and it is what it is.
Was there more problem indicate this over this point, but on 4th and goal, what do you see when they flush it out?
They gloved our scramble drill. I tried to extend the play in the pocket like we've been working on. We've been able to do it. Extend the play, try and find somebody within the pocket, and then as soon as they get close, try to extend it outside the pocket. I promise you, I wrung the whole thing on that one. You know what I mean? And they got 7 DBs looking at me, waiting for the ball. At that point. So it is what it is. That's really. I don't think that was the turning point.
Coach Gruden said that he felt like he was playing relatively well considering what's going on around you.
Yeah.
What do you mean by that? What is going on around you?
Ooh, that's for him to talk about. My job is to make sure he's happy with me, and that's it.
Yeah, that goal line play where handball that linebacker's already diving over
Yeah.
the line. The fact that he was able to just know exactly what's coming and be able to time it, what does that tell you?
That play right there, he's just taking a chance. You see it in the NFL all the time. Linebackers just taking a shot. Sometimes there's a run outside and they don't even make the play. Sometimes there's a pass and they don't even make the play. That's one of them things where we sit there and man, he must know what we can sit there and scratch our head all we want. He made a good play. You see it all the time in the NFL where they jump, running backs jump. People jumped with Josh in London and he scored. You know what I mean? It's hit or miss sometimes.
Does it make it more difficult? Does it make it more difficult though when you have so many new people coming in at wideout and you lost the tight end today on the offensive line? Doesn't it make it harder just to execute when you don't have the chemistry and the continuity that you
I will say that just nobody cares. At the end of the day, I've been doing this long enough to know nobody cares, even if that's the case. So I just want to win, and for these fans, man, this place is special to me. I just want to win. So nobody, that's my answer, man. Nobody cares. It's happened before. Been here long enough. You play here long enough, it'll happen. We have a rowdy group, and that's why we love them. They're passionate. They just want to win. Even when they're mad at you, it's like family. Even though they're mad at you, they still want to hug you. They still want you to do well. And I understand their frustration. I think I showed some emotion too. But I don't think anything of it. It's happened for 6 years.
Think about the way how hard DeAndre ran.
Yeah.
As a runner and a receiver.
He did a great job. Especially that first touchdown was really impressive. Some of the things that people don't see, within the line of scrimmage, too, the arm tackles that he was breaking, and running through of their 3 interior guys who we thought were pretty good players. He did a great job. And in the pass game, did a great job. Only tripped on the one. But besides that, like, I thought him and Jalen played extremely well. Obviously, when your starting running back's not out there, you miss him. But it's nice to know, and we saw that we have 2 good backs that can come in and play well.
Last time we were here, 3 straight close wins.
Yeah.
Now it's been 3 straight losses by pretty wide margins.
Yeah.
What do you attribute that to? Is the team kind of running out of gas a little, or what's going on?
I mean, I'm not going to go there with you. I think that we lost a football game. I think that they won. And I don't want to take anything away from what the Titans did. And we should all play better.
Couple more guys. You've been around a lot. You're OG now. Does this feel like a season? Does it feel like you've been through a lot this season with the highs and lows? Rather stand here like, wow, it's been quite a ride.
Oh, yeah, it's been crazy. I mean, let's not sugarcoat it. Let's just be real about it, right? I'm into facts, and it's been a really weird year, right? We can get into all the other stuff. Someone should write a book at some point about that, some of the stuff that went on. But nobody cares. I'm used to that.
Well, the guys open as Gafford was on that 3rd and 2 play. On both sides, is there a little nervousness that, I got to put it on him, and he's got it, I got to catch it?
100%. Like, honestly, great scheme by Coach, right? He knew what they were going to try and do, which is insane, that he knew that they were going to try and do a certain thing. And we got Rico open. And honestly, when you throw it, you see the coverage, you see it, you get the look, and you throw it, and you're like, did I miss something? Like, please don't get this picked off. I'm going to get booed out of this stadium right now. You know what I mean? Because in the NFL, people aren't that open. Like, my college buddy who plays quarterback will watch some more of our film. He's like, why'd you throw that? I'm like, he's open, It's just a different game. So when someone's that wide open, you usually like throw it and you're like, oh, shoot. But I'm glad I didn't overthrow him. That would have been pretty fun, right?
Do you feel like you ever had that going offensively? I mean, it seemed like you guys were dialing up a lot of good things in that first half.
Yeah, absolutely. And we dialed some things up good in the second half. But when it gets to whatever it is, it's just a different game, right? And that's a fact. Like, the NFL is different. When the score is what it is, it's different. 3rd and 7, rather than 3rd and 2. It's just a different game. So it got away from us. It really did.
Last one, Chris. Been all these years, all these fans coming down to one game next week, home finale. I mean, just can you talk to me about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm pumped. I'm healthy right now. My body feels good, so I'm excited for the next one, right? Win or loss, I can't wait to get back here. And I hope that our fans just enjoy it. Like, we need to put on and get a win for them. To be the really the last game in Oakland in this special, different, but our stadium. I think that they deserve a fun showing, a fun game, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's honestly, it's weird. It's sad. I know some of the Raider faithful, it's like they'll probably be a little sad that it's the last time, right? But it's out of our control. I mean, it is what it is. So I'm juiced. I'm going to be amped up. So I'll have to calm down so I don't throw it out of bounds into the 20th row. But hopefully we win the game and I can give somebody a ball. That'd be fun.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks.